I've been walking here and there, just about bent everywhere. Therefore they don't think that
Hi, I'm Noah. My band is called Venturer. We're a Milwaukee rock band. I'm based in West Dallas. My guitarist, his name is John Krupka. He lives in Wauwatosa. We have a drummer named Kieran Porter who's from the east side, and we like to get together and play good music. I was classically trained on the piano since I was a little kid. I've been playing for 15 years. And in high school, I met John, and he was teaching himself how to play the guitar, and I started teaching myself how to play guitar too. So we sort of grew up playing guitar together in high school, became very good friends, and then in college I wanted to start Venturer not just as a project I was writing music for and recording, but actually start performing it out with people, but I didn't want to do that by myself. So I invited John to join me, and we formed last summer as Venturer, as an actual band, and we both sing. I do primary vocals and write the original music. John takes care of a lot of the covers and does vocals and harmonies. I do harmonies with him for covers. I met Kieran at college through UWM, and I realized he played instruments and was looking to join, so I invited him to join Venturer, and he initially was going to play bass, but we need drums a little more right now, so right now he's playing drums. I write the music for Venturer, and I have been writing the music for a few years before it was really formed together as a band. And now there's this interesting compromise of like, I tell somebody what the part would theoretically be, and then they sort of take it and run with it and make it their own, and I love seeing that. It's awesome to see after a few weeks, or at least after several times playing through it, it really starts to develop, and it sounds like, you know, that person playing their own part in the song. But it still goes with how I've written it and how they want to perform it. It's this very nice middle ground of two musicians creating something together. The band is a rock band. Classic rock definitely is like 70s, but also I like a little more R&B and funk and some indie folk and stuff like that. So it's interesting to see sort of all of that come together. I would say probably the number one influence on me, just overall, would be Stevie Wonder. But there's a lot of other rock groups too, like Queen is a big one, Beatles of course are a big one. Led Zeppelin influenced a lot of like the heavier songs that we write.
you find yourself, I say it's probable if you do you, yeah!
It's important to show up to things a lot, be consistent. Just keep practicing, keep making yourself a better musician, because other people will come to you if that happens. Put yourself out there, just be genuine to people. Like don't come into a place wanting to get a gig and be fake nice. Like be kind and be real with people, and if you can, you know, make connections with people, talk to people, be friends with people, then they'll want to hang out with you and they'll invite you and give you opportunities. I think that the only way to really fail at a music career is to give up or to die. So as long as you keep trying to do it for as long as you're willing to, then you still have a good chance. We're on Spotify, we're on iTunes, we're on Deezer. You can find Venturer on Bandcamp. We have the album out there. The album is called Awake. It's definitely a rock album, but it's got a lot of influences of soul and R&B. It's got a little bit of spoken word, sort of rapped poetry in there. It is very much a rock concept album. We have an Instagram, which is sort of the base of operations for our media. It's called Venturer Band, so that's VENTURER Band.
Gotta get out of this town. I'm running from the evil and I'm hunting for a cure. You know that I ain't never coming back until I take my tour. You know I was never really good at following rules, and when I'm finally ready, they're gonna pity the fool.